Hello guys and welcome to episode number 4 of my Godot C How To series. Today I'm going to show you how to record audio with your microphone in the Godot engine. In this episode you will learn the following: how to enable the microphone in the Godot engine, how to set up an audio bus chain for recording so you can monitor your microphone without having vocal feedback in your speakers or headset. You're also going to learn how to convert a stereo sample to mono and how to get the microphone volume peak levels. You will also learn how to display the microphone input levels as bars on the screen, how to start and stop a recording, and finally, playing back the recording as mono. So let's get started. Start by clicking on 2D scene, click on the node here and rename this guy to main. Go on scene, save scene, click on create folder, and call this scenes. And click on save. And click on play. No main scene has ever been defined, select one. So we're going to use this current one, which is the main scene. This will start our project, and we can now close this guy down. Next, click on scene, new scene, click on 2D scene, and let's call this microphone recorder. Right click the node, click on add child node, and find the audio stream player here. Click on create. Repeat the process and add another audio stream player as well, and click on create. I'm going to rename the second guy here to audio stream record, like so. And here on the audio stream record, we're going to go to the inspector and set the stream here to be audio stream microphone. Now click on scene, save scene, click on create folder, and let's call this guy mic record here. And click on save. Now this is very important that you have saved the scene first, otherwise it can be lost in the next step here. So make sure you have saved the microphone recorder. Now go to product settings, click on audio, and in here you will find enable audio input. So check this box. The editor must be restarted for changes to take effect. Now if you click save and restart, if you have scenes you have not saved, they will be lost. So remember that. We click on save and restart now. And we will still have our microphone recorder because we saved it. Otherwise you have to do all the setup again. Okay? Next we're going to add a title as well. So you can just click on add child node here, find the sprite. Let's rename this guy to title. Right click on the microphone recorder node here and click on attach script. And we're going to save this here in the microphone recorder folder right here. So click on open. And remember this should be a C# script and not a Godot script. So click create. We can now minimize this guy. Next we're going to go to scenes here, microphone record. Gonna right click this folder and click a new folder and call this guy GFX. I'm going to right click that folder, open in file manager, and I'm going to copy in my own title here, like so. So if I close this guy down, this should be loaded in automatically by the Godot engine right there. I can drag and drop this guy here to the title as a texture. And we can move this guy around as well, something like that. Now I'm just going to make a very simple UI, no special panels and stuff like that. So right click the microphone recorder node, click on add child node and find the button. Click on that and click create. It's going to be somewhere around here, so we can move this guy around. Let's give this guy a title. We can just type in record here for simplicity. And we can make it a little bit bigger as well. Hold down Control and Shift and drag, then it's going to scale it proportional, like so. And we can place this button a bit more down here, like so. Go on scene and save scene. Next, we're going to set up the audio buses here. Click on the audio tab down here. This will open up the mixer. So first, I'm going to show you the wrong way to do things. If you click add bus here, and rename this guy to record. Click on add effect, click on record here. Then you're going to change the bus here on the audio stream record to be record, like so. So if I click on play here, you can now see we are monitoring here. Oh, great. And it's going to the master. But I don't want to hear myself twice. So you click on mute. You go, yeah, finally, but I don't get an input. So this is the wrong way to do things. So press Ctrl Z a couple times. Now start by adding 2 buses. Call the first bus muted bus. And the second one record. And add the effect record. And this bus should go to the muted bus. We're also going to restore the audio stream player here for the record to re-record, like so. And playing on. Now you can see we are routing things from the record bus to the muted bus to master. So if I mute here, I can still record and I can get the input levels as well, but you don't hear yourself in the speakers. So this is how you set up the audio bus. Now click on Save As and call this microphone bus layout and click on Save. Like so. All right. Next, we're going to open up the microphone recorder script. First, we're going to delete some junk in here. I'm going to add some variables. First, we have the audio effect record here, which is going to be the microphone recording bus effect, which is this audio bus right here. Then we have the recorded sample here, which is going to be the recording we take in from the microphone. Then we have the audio stream player, so we can play back the recording. And finally, we have the microphone input peak volume vector 2 here that will store the current input peak volumes from the microphone. Inside of the ready method, we're going to get the record bus, and we're also going to get the audio stream player node. Next, we're going to have this method called get left and right channel input peak volumes. So this will get the current peak volume from the microphone. First, we have the left channel and then the right channel. Next, we have this method here. So we can draw the microphone input peak volumes as well. So we're going to use the draw rect function for this. And next, we're going to draw the volume bars, how high the current input peak volume is inside of those boxes. So in order to use draw, we have to override the draw function and draw the microphone input peak volumes. Then we're going to change this process method as well. And in here, we're going to get the left and right channel input peak volumes. Then we're going to call update so we can see what's being drawn on the screen. Let's go back to the editor quick. And inside of here, we're going to click on the button. And we're going to change this button to be a toggle mode button, like so. And we're going to go here to node. And we're going to add the toggle signal to the microphone recorder script. This should be a little bit more C-sharp-like on button toggled, like so. Double click on the text there and click on copy and click on connect. And in here, we could just say private void and paste that in. And this guy takes in a Boolean argument as well. So if you look here, we have button pressed bool. So we need to add this guy as well. Like so. So whenever the button is toggled, this method is going to run. So inside of here, we're going to do if the button is pressed. Otherwise, we're going to do something else. Inside of the pressed method, we're first going to check if the microphone is not recording. If so, we're going to start the microphone recording. The record button here, we're going to rename this guy as well quickly. Here to record button, like so. In here, we're going to set the text of the button to stop recording whenever somebody's pressing the button, because we're doing a toggle mode. So if you press the button, we're going to change the text to stop recording. And then we're going to get the button again here and set the red tone to the button. So whenever the user starts to record, it's going to be a red button. Otherwise, if the button is not pressed, then we will change the text here on the button back to record. And we're going to restore the colors to normal. We're going to turn off the microphone. Then we're going to get the microphone recording here. And we're going to run the method mix stereo to mono. We're going to implement this guy in a minute. Then we're going to set the audio stream player to play the recorded sample. And we're going to play back what was said. So now let's have a look at the mix stereo to mono method here. So first we check if the sample length can be divided by 4. Then we know it's a valid stereo sound. And if so, we're going to create a new output array. And the mono sample is always half the size of a stereo sample. So that's why we do divided by 2 here. And we have the index here, where we're going to save it in the output. Next, we're going to loop through all the samples here. We're going to get the left channel, get the right channel. Then we're going to mix them together here. And then we're going to convert the mix to bytes. And finally, we're going to copy the first 60-bit sample here into the output. I'm going to return the output. Otherwise, if this is not a valid stereo sound, we're going to create an empty byte array here, and we're just going to return silence. I played around with this quite a while, so sometimes the sound can actually be broken when you record. Very, very seldom that this happens, but when it does, you don't want to crash the application. So that is why we have this check here in place. All right. Go on File and Save. I'm going to minimize. So now let's go to the main scene. Open this guy up. Right click the main scene, instance child scene, and choose the microphone recorder and click on Open. And now save the scene, save scene, or press Ctrl S. Click on Build. Click on Play. Alright, so we have 2 bars down here. Right now you can see there's nothing happening. So we got to go back to our microphone recorder. Click on the audio stream record. On the inspector, make sure that autoplay is on, like so, but not playing. And now save, scene save. And restart the application. And you can see here that we are monitoring the output right here. Like so. Hello, nice to see you. Okay, so if I now press record. Hello, my friends.
Hello, my friends.
And you can see I'm talking very fast there. So let's click on the X button right now. Go to your audio stream player and change this guy to pitch 0.5. Easier to type it in. Like so. And now click on play. If I now press record. Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. And you can now hear the voice coming back as mono. So if we don't mix the mono, you're going to hear the sound coming out from one speaker. So let's change that in the code quickly. And open up the script again. And let's find the mix to mono here and just comment that line out. Go back to the program, click on play. Click on record and say hello. And now, because we changed the pitch back, we can go to the player again and change this to 1.0. Press enter and click on play. Hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. So this is annoying that you only hear yourself in one speaker. This is why we mix down to mono, so you can hear the sound coming back in both your left and your right speaker. So let's change this to 0.5 again. Back to the code. Restore that line, minimize, and click on play. Hello there. Hello there. So what we can do here now, the button is really ugly, so you can click on the record button. And we can go down to size, I believe, right here. And let's make this a bit bigger, like 150 or something like that. Let's realign this something like the middle. And click on play. Hello there. Hello there. There you have it. A big ugly button and some microphone, peak level volume stuff down here. So this is how you do microphone recording with the Godot engine, and also how to get the sound back as mono. So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.